Hello. Now, the Aliens trilogy has become one of the most popular series of action films of all time, and certainly made the name of its star, Sigourney Weaver. Well, such is its success that the Trocadero Centre has even set up Alien War, an alien adventure playground, no less. And it's all set to become London's most frightening attraction. Now, Sonia Saul is a woman who doesn't scare easily, and she's down there at the moment checking it out. Sonia.
Well, Karen, I'm afraid I have to tell you the truth. I lied. A scary film scared the crap out of me. I just hate it. I just can't stand it. And my pulse is even raised now, but as you can see, the reasons are slightly more basic. But anyway, it was the only way I could meet Sigourney Weaver was to take part in the Alien War experience. So here's what happened when I caught up with her earlier. Yes, Aliens is back, though not looking quite so lively today as it did in the film. And joining it at the Trocadero this afternoon was its co-star, Sigourney Weaver, who flew into town to attend the launch and try out the new game. And she thinks it'll be a smash.
People love to be scared. And I think also the Alien series has enough that's sort of innovative and sort of science fiction so that it's interesting for people. You know, they get to be scared out of their wits and they get to sort of go on an adventure into the future, which is, I think, of interest to everybody. So I think the idea of it will appeal to any alien lover.
Come on this way now!
It's hard to believe that the role of Ripley is one that Sigourney nearly turned down.
I didn't know how unique it would be. I was quite I was from the theater and I was quite a snob about movies, especially what I thought was a monster movie.
I'm telling you! It's here! Here and get that foolish woman back to the infirmary!
But as far as Sigourney is concerned, Alien 3 is the last film in the series. Well, for now.
I suppose if Ridley or Jim Cameron or someone had a wonderful, completely original way of bringing her back, and they could guarantee that we would make a movie of great quality. And I was just afraid that the longer you do a series, the more it's compromised. And I didn't want that to happen with this, because I'm very proud of them. And I think that it's great that this is happening, because there are a lot of people who love the Alien films, and they can come down and be part of our cast, which I think is wonderful.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much. Right, with me now are Gary and John, who came up with the idea for the Alien Wars. Now, what exactly does the game consist of? What happens?
It's not a game, Sonia. People think, is it lasers? What is it, a game? It's not a game. It's not virtual reality. Alien War is total reality.
Right.
It's taking people from their armchairs. Instead of sitting watching a film or watching a theatre play, you're actually involved in the action. So, you know, you've got the scares, you've got the excitement, so you're actually part of it and running around in the tunnels with the Marines.
Well, what made you decide to actually take up this idea in the first place?
It just seemed like a good idea at the time. It was really boredom. We'd just seen a double bill of Alien and Aliens and sort of came out on a high and thought, well, you know, wouldn't it be really good if you could actually be part of the excitement? And then we had originally visualised that like a theatre show with people actually watching a play, but then we thought, no, people have got to get involved, so that's how it came about.
Right,
and here we are in London.
Great. Well, the grand launch is tonight. We'll be back at 10:30 with a full report on what goes on. Back to you.
Thanks, Sonia. Just think, you can now be in Aliens, you don't even have to shave your head. Sigourney Weaver, the star of the Alien films, is there, as is our entertainment correspondent, Sonia Saul. Well, Sonia, how scary is it?
It's scary, Anna-Marie, it's scary. I forced myself to go around again, but with my eyes pretty much tight shut. It was horrible. But other people felt the same way. But let me take you back a bit. Earlier on in the evening, Sigourney Weaver, the star of the Aliens trilogy, opened up the place in spectacular fashion. And then groups of people were sent around the Alien war zone and emerging at the other end, screaming or shouting. You can probably hear them behind me now. They're all going crazy inside there. It's brilliant. Now, Brian Glover, one of the stars of the Alien trilogy, is here with me. Brian, you've been round, you've been in the film. What do you think?
I survived Alien War. Terrific, actually. I quite enjoyed it. A lot depends upon these guys, the Marines. If they're good, they have a terrific time. But I went around with my 11-year-old. He was frightened at all, because I think the kids will do all these Nintendo shows. They just don't get frightened anymore.
Right. Do you think about playing more games, that'll be all right?
I mean, I had hair when I went in there. It's true.
That's all from us on here
True, I'm
tonight.
off.
Anna Maria, back to you.
Thanks very much,